So let's do your RTPs, people. Important from exam point of view. Concentrate. Amendments we have done. For people who are marking the timelines, whoever does it in the timestamp in amendment, whoever does it, there is 2 amendments which I have covered in the marathon only. If possible, try to give a reference to both the amendments. One will be in chapter 3, one will be in chapter 7. One is in section 23, one is in section 89. So just give a timestamp if anyone is doing it. A request from my end. Okay. Next one, people. Questions and answers, people. Let's start. So I told you, people, in your exam point of view, there are 2 types of MCQs you can expect. One is 1 mark, directly will just give it off. 2 marks questions. They can directly give you a question. For 1 MCQ, there will be 1 question. That's all. The next type of MCQ, people, there will be a lengthy provision. To go through only, you will take maximum amount of time. You will understand. Let us try to read this provision only. You will understand how difficult it is. For this, people always remember, let us follow 2 strategies. Strategy number 1, do not read the question first. First is go through the MCQ. What they are asking you, directly read off. And then go back and see, okay, what they are trying, and that part try to mark. Easiest way to save time. Is clear? Yes, sir? Okay, sir. Now applying that, I'm first going from the bottom to top only. Yes, sir? Okay. Sir, I'm going from bottom to top only. Okay, what does it say? First one, it's talking about what is the last day for conducting a AGM. Something with regards to conducting AGM. Timelines becomes important. So I can easily say they're asking me a question somewhere revolving around incorporation. Correct? Huh? If not, when will AGM become a problem for you? That's all. It will be somewhere revolving around that only. What is the due date for conducting AGM for another company also? There are 2 companies. Okay. The Companies Act provides that in addition to standalone financial statements, the company shall also prepare consolidated. So see, for me, this is a keyword. Now when I'm reading the question, when it comes around CFS, read it twice there only, instead of coming from top to bottom. Okay. Next one, the Companies Act 2013 provides that in addition to standalone financial statement, the company shall also prepare consolidated financial statement which shall also be presented before AGM. Accordingly, the consolidated financial statements of Golden Limited for the financial year that even includes, same question now. Day. I'll bear a company, he'll bear a company. Please select which is correct option, which is the most correct statement. This is a bouncer. Which is correct option? Okay, we'll see. We'll read the question and come. Okay, next one, sir. That's all. Okay, case 2, we'll go back. So there are 5 questions, people. Now try to read the question. What are you saying? Golden Limited is a listed company which is incorporated in 2013, having its registered office at Delhi and corporate office in Noida. It is registered office, okay, there is something called as Golden Limited, which is incorporated. Because they're asking me about AGM, I'm writing down the incorporations for my safer side. Okay, it's a listed company with an authorized capital of 2 crore, 20 crore. Because there is nothing which is revolving around anything about this, for me it is not making sense, so I'm not writing anything about the capital part. The company is in construction activities like construction of buildings, roads, etc. Okay. On 8th Jan 2020, the company incorporated a wholly owned subsidiary, D Limited. So they have opened one company, wholly owned subsidiary, D Limited. When, people? 8th Jan 2022. Okay. Which is involved in supplying of construction materials like steel, iron, etc. D Limited elects to choose to prepare its first financial statement for the period from 8th Jan to 31st March 2022. Technically, are they doing it right? Okay, there is something here, we'll see. On 2nd Jan 2022, Golden Limited incorporated a newly wholly subsidiary, E Limited. What are they doing there? E Limited. When did they incorporate? 2nd January 2022. Okay. Okay, 2nd January. 2nd January 2022. Okay. For providing project management consultancy services to its customers or to parent company. On 5th Jan 2022, Golden Limited through its subsidiary E Limited acquired 100% partnership interest in XY. Okay. Golden Limited on 5th Jan acquired E Limited. Okay. Through E Limited on 5th Jan 2022, they acquired one more partnership firm, it seems. What is the partnership firm? XYZ and Co. Correct? Okay. For the XYZ and Co. Okay. E Limited elects to choose to prepare its first financial statements for the period from 2nd Jan 2022 to 31st March 2023. They are doing it right. And conducted its AGM on 16th August 2023. That is also right only. On 1st July 2022, the subsidiary company D Limited incorporated a new wholly owned subsidiary F Limited. What are they all doing? Are you getting the point? Exam mein F Limited. Okay. And when is that? 1st July 2022. On 1st July 2022, they incorporated. Which one? D Limited incorporated a subsidiary. F Limited. D incorporated F Limited. Okay. Next one, sir. Golden Limited prepared its standalone financial statements for the year 21-22 and presented before the board of directors of the company on 25th August 2022 for their approval, and the same were adopted by the shareholders in the AGM held on 2nd September 2022. Okay. Golden Limited prepared its standalone and consolidated financial statements for the year 2023 and presented before the board of directors of the company on 20th August 2023 for their approval, and the same were adopted by the shareholders in the AGM held on 26th September 2023. That is also within time only. On the basis of above facts and by applying applicable provisions for answer. Okay. What is the last date for conducting E Limited? Conducting AGM of E Limited. Now come back. We have our data. E Limited was registered on 2/1/22. So I will check whether they are asking about first AGM or second AGM. It will be first AGM. So obviously my financial year will end on 31st March 2023. So my first AGM has to be 31st December 2023. I got my first data. Correct? 31st December 2023. Agreed? Okay, sir. Next. What is the due date for conducting AGM for Golden Limited for the year ended 31st March 2023? Obviously, they were incorporated on 2013 only. So, it's a subsequent AGM. It will be 6 months. It will be 30th September 2023. Where is it? A. Correct? 100%. Data is helping. Pencil exam you have to write. See, questions are revolving around dates. Now, if we had not seen or if we had not read the questions first, you would have wasted time in writing now the share proportion or share capital also. You will write everything. That's why I say go from bottom to top. The Companies Act 2013 provides that in addition to standalone consolidated, the company shall also prepare consolidated financial, which also be prepared at AGM. Accordingly, the consolidated financial statements of Golden Limited for the financial year ended 31st March 2022 includes financial statements of, first of all, people, consolidated financial statements. It shall include for all my subsidiary companies, all my associate companies. Astana? Okay. So as on 31st March 2022, who and all are registered? That is important. Agreed? Okay, let us see. Who and all are registered? 31st March 2022. He is not registered. F Limited. D is registered. E is registered. 31st March 2022. XYZ is also registered. Agreed? Yes or no? Now come and see. Who and all? I forgot. D, E, XYZ. C is also there. Golden Limited, D, E, XYZ. Agreed? Yes, sir. Yes or no? Anyone has a doubt why XYZ? This is a question. Okay, wait a bit. Question number 3. What is the answer given? Na? 3 is C. What is C? What is 3? D, F and XYZ and Co. So because institute says C, then it is C. Sir, what are you saying, sir? People, this is a little tricky part. Concentrate. Section 129 says, people, a company shall prepare CFS for all its subsidiary companies and all its associate companies. But nowhere I am speaking about partnership. But according to your AS 21, whichever company enjoys control over any other enterprise, you need to prepare CFS. Unfortunately, if you ask me, is it Companies Act? Answer is no. I hope you guys understood. In Companies Act is silent on enterprise and all. It is not written. It is only subsidiary and associate. Of course, it includes joint venture also. Associate only. Because in associate definition, joint venture is there. That can be a possible question. This was a tricky one. Clear, huh? Yes, huh? I'm just giving you justification. No, it is given. Clear, huh? Okay. The Companies Act 2013 provides that in addition to standalone financial statements, the company shall also prepare consolidated financial 2023 da? F is also added, no? We saw somewhere it came in 22 or something. Okay. Please select which is the correct option. Okay. Golden Limited had given the notice for holding AGM in Mumbai on Monday. Where is Golden Limited registered? New Delhi, yeah. Then why did they give Mumbai? They have given Delhi. Oh, people, where should I conduct my meeting, people? They have one corporate office, one registered office. So many places we say no, registered office. So where will you conduct? You have to conduct in Delhi. Corporate office is like a branch. Branch is never considered for us. In class we had seen example of Infosys. Pune is there, but we will conduct in Bangalore office or in Christ. I would have told you, but within city, town or village. Wait, what is it? Not first Delhi. Okay, Delhi are 2. Then they are revolving around some other thing. 11. 9 to 6. Correct? Agreed? So this is 8:30. Between what time you have to conduct? 9 to 6. So this Delhi is wrong. My answer will be 11 a.m. B. Time also they asked of Noda. Okay, but that's what an answer. That's all. In terms of children, I think 5 questions were there. Let us take 4. Partnership, let us, it's okay. I think we might lose a mark there, but let us take it as 4 marks. It was a tricky one, I understand. Let's do the same thing here also. Considering the provision of foreign exchange, FEMA Vantu Guru, which of the following options correctly determine the residential status of Mr. Rajat Kapoor? So to answer this, we need to see the question, but they are asking a question on residential status. We'll see that. Considering the provisions of FEMA, how much amount can company remit outside India? Schedule 3A. LRS, individuals, other than individuals will come here. Project. Okay, we'll see. Considering the provisions of FEMA in respect of purchase of residential property. Purchase of residential property. Okay, by Mr. Rajat in USA. Okay, we'll see. Basically, around capital transaction, we'll see. Bhavesh and LLP. Okay, that's all. 3 questions. Okay, we'll see the question. Residential status and some project related. So for me, which project it is matters now. Correct? Infrastructure or other projects. And next one is people your what is that? Residential property. We'll see that. Okay. OMX Software Private Limited is a private company, okay, and having its registered office in Bangalore. So it's a PRI and is a wholly owned subsidiary of OMX Software Inc. Okay. Okay, let us take, there is OMC Software Inc. This is in US. This has a wholly owned subsidiary OMX. That's in a private limited in Bangalore. So I'll take it as India. Okay. Software Inc. is in USA. Mr. Rajat Kapoor, Shubham and Peter are directors of OMX Software Private Limited. Okay. Rajat, Shubham, Peter. Okay. Mr. Rajat and Shubham are Indian residents. Okay. I'll read it as Indians. Peter is non-resident. Okay. He's a PROI and stays in USA. Mr. Peter is also a director in that company. Okay. Mr. Rajat left India on 2nd November 2021 for the purpose of looking after the business of OK. So Rajat is going, people. So everything is starting from Rajat. Okay. He is leaving India on people 2nd November 2021. So my financial year, I'll take it this way, people. 2nd November 21 and I will take it as 31st March 22. Always split the financial years given in the question. Now I know for a fact there was a question on Rajat on residential status. Go and see until which year they are expecting you the answer for. What and all they are asking for. If not, why should I break my head? Okay. 22, 23, 23, 24, 23, 24, 23, 24, 24, 25 is nothing there. So I need data until 23, 24. Agreed? Now I'll split my financial year further. Now, first April 22 to 31st March 23. In this year, what happened, we'll see. He left for the purpose looking after the business. He has gone for business. First answer we have, if a person has left outside India for any of the three purpose, he will be excluded from the definition of PRI. So he will be considered as PROI from the day after leaving India. So if he has left when 2nd November he has left, from 3rd November he will be a PROI. Okay. Rajat came back to India on 12th Feb 2022. Oh, Anna Bond has come here only. 12th Feb 2022 has come to meet his family and left India on 26th Feb 2022. A short visit. Correct? Okay. And went back to US to look after. When did he go back? 26th Feb only has gone back. Correct? Okay. And went back to US to look after the business only. Again, he has gone for business only of OMX Software. Mr. Rajat again visited India on 25th August 2022. So people, here in the second time he is going, he went on 26th Feb 22 and he came back to India on 25th August 22. Correct? In this period, he was in US only. Agreed? Yes or no? Okay. Now, sir, on 25th he has come back. According to our provision, day of coming to India is considered as India only. So, you need to take, if they are changing, it will be from 25th only. So, I will be just marking 25th because he has come on that day. Okay, next one. And stays in India for the whole year. For the whole year he stays. So, I will take it as from 26th 8/22 till 31st March 23. He has stayed in India. But I know for a fact they are asking me a status for 23-24 also. So I will write down 1st April 23 to 31st March 24. I don't have a data, but according to my last data, he has been staying in India. Have they given a purpose? No. A purpose you do not know. Correct? Okay, we'll see. Now, come and see the residential status. First of all, Now we have how many years totally? Yes, first time gone on 21-22. So let us write down clearly. 21-22. Is he a PRI or PROI? Until 2nd November, he is a until 2nd November PRI. After that, people PROI. Okay. Next one. 22-23. In this year, what has happened? He has from 26th Feb 2022 to 25th August 2022, he has been in US for business only. Has gone, no? Yes or no? So he has gone out for business people, and previous year condition is also not satisfied. So people, I'll be considering him as PROI. Agreed? And when is he coming back? He's coming back on 26th August 2022, and he stays in India for 31st March 23. So sir, now in this case what is happening, people? A person is coming to India, but he is staying in India, and the purpose of, tell you had a question.
22-23 half PROI, half PRI.
2023 half PROI, half PRI. What is the next category?
Because 25th August he has visited and he has stayed for the whole year.
Okay, 26. Okay, let us take it like this. 26th. Okay, there is something called as PRI also. Okay, we'll come back to that. Next one is, we have 2023. Okay, next data is what? 23-24. Previous year. Now, when did he come to India? 26th August 2022. He has stayed in India for 31st March 2023. Forget about August. September, October, November, December, Jan, Feb, March. 7 months. Let us take an average of 30 days only. 7 3s are 21. For a fact, I know it will be more than 182 days. In exam, if possible, if question is revolving around, this is an MCQ, it's absolutely fine. If otherwise, people, then try to show the days also. Important. Yes, sir. So I'm just taking, it has been satisfying all the conditions. Then, because of previous year condition being satisfied, current year is still in India only, I will take his status as PRI. Why? Because previous year 182 days condition is satisfied. Correct? Yes, sir. Okay. So we have our data PRI, PROI, PROI, PRI, PRI. We have multiple. We'll see how the question is given. Okay, treated as resident in India for financial year. Okay, they have given only financial year. Agreed, but we have multiple data. What we have done is right only. Now what you do, try to see 23-24, which one says the other option. 24 we have only one 23-24 PRI. Look at for PRI. Option D says India for more than 1 year and non-resident for 23-24. Is it right? No sir, it's wrong.
He also is not.
For non-resident for 22,
Both years.
wrong. Okay, our answer has to be between A and B. Okay, Mr. Rajat Kapoor to be treated as resident in India for financial year 22-23 and financial year 23-24 since he stays in India for more than 182 days. Mr. Rajat Kapoor to be treated as non-resident in India for financial year 22-23 since he left for the purpose of carrying business, and resident for financial year 23-24. People here, they are clearly talking about business. Relevant, that is what happened. They have not given me the date, but they have told me the activity. He has gone out for this activity. So from that day, he will be considered as PROI. For me, I feel this is more relevant. When they are asking you, in 1 year, if you can see both the status, you can implement the answer in this way. Easy na? Pakka na? Okay. Next one. Considering the provision of FEMA, which one it was? They are into some consultancy. Which consultancy? Software, da? Correct, no? Consultancy from a computer, that's what, the software. So sir, we know for a fact, schedule 3 current account transactions, with the infrastructure related, $10 million, here it is $1 million. Okay, now let us look at $1 million. Bouncer, they have converted a million into INR. 1 million is equal to how much?
10 lakh.
10 lakh. If we don't know conversion, it's gone. Where is it 10 lakh returns here? 1 lakh per project. I know for a fact it's not. I know 2 is nowhere there. So $1 million is nothing but 10 lakh only, no? USD. Nice one, huh? If not, we will search only for. That was actually the confusion between these two. If you just to go as 10 and 1, if you mark 10 and 1 and go, 60% of the people will mark this. You will remember 1 million, you will not remember. 1 lakh, 1 million. Marathon now only happened, no? You'll remember. Okay.
Farmers also they have.
Okay. Considering the provisions of FEMA in respect of purchase of residential property, I don't remember seeing anything on residential property, no? They have given, huh? Mr. Rajat purchased a residential property in USA on 27th April 2022, which was self-occupied by him for residential use. Okay. When the 27th April 2022. Okay, we'll see that. Okay, so what is the question? Consider the provision of FEMA in respect of purchase of residential property. Which of the following statement is correct? Purchase of residential property by Mr. Rajat is a current account transaction. Is it Mr. Rajat has to sell his property before returning to India permanently as he becomes resident in subsequent years? No such law was there for us, so I'll just directly put us into mark. Purchase of residential property by Mr. Rajat is neither capital account nor current account. Purchase of residential property by Mr. Rajat is a capital account transaction. Which one?
The answer is C.
Because he purchased when he was
Very good, sir. Why did they give you the people? 100 people, 100 out of 100 will mark this as B. Yes, sir. Today, marathon of FEMA, last topic was this only. Anything inherited or de Villiers, whatever we saw, when you worked there, you purchased something there. FEMA transactions exempted. Exemptions under the rule. That is what we saw, no? Now see, what is the date they have given? 27th April 2022.
27th April, sir.
Hmm.
He was in India.
Where he came to India on 26th August.
25th August. So on 27th he was in India.
27th April. ಯಾಕೋ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀಯಾ ವೈಡ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ಬೌನ್ಸರ್ ಸೊ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ he bought it when he was a PROI did a transaction outside India, it will not attract FEMA. I hope nothing to do with citizenship, where you were, where you are, correct? Okay, nice questions, no? Bhavesh, Yash and Chirag incorporated a LLP for doing the business of trading of timber under the name Solid Lakkad LLP. Chirag has shifted his residence from 12th block C, Kamla Nagar, Agra to 808 Bodla, Agra on 16th November 2023. Okay, he shifted on 16th November he shifted. Okay, Chirag informed the firm about change of his address on 20th November. Okay, 12th he has shifted, informed to LLP on 20th November. Sending a written notice now by which date Solid Lakkad LLP is required to file a notice with the registrar. Any changes in details you have to intimate ROC within 30 days. So by what date? Within 16th. Where which one I wrote it wrong? Okay, 16th it is. Within 30 days from when? 16th. Yes, sir?
16th December. Yes, sir. C. Option C.
16 December. Huh?
Option C.
You know what is the actual question there? I mean, answer is 30 days. They are trying to confuse you between two things. 30 days from you intimating LLP na, 30 days from the event happening. That's the at least I believe 40% of the people will go wrong. You will write from the day that is communicated. Today only we did LLP. 100 times I stressed on a point. 30 days from the change. 30 days from the change. Now children convey. Okay. Okay. Drunk software INC. First we'll see of the question. Nawaz and Lavina. Okay, answer Elva. Okay. We have to read. Okay, drug software company INC, a company incorporated in Australia, proposes to establish a place of business at Mumbai. So what are they talking about? Foreign company. The list of directors include list of directors. Write off the details. Arun, Ranvir, Ramesh, and Nawaz are the directors. Okay. Okay. Lavina has been appointed as a secretary. Lavina is a secretary of drug software company INC. It is to be noted that Mr. Ramesh Malik and Mr. Nawaz, resident in India, are the persons who have been authorized by drug software company to accept on behalf of the company service of process notices. Okay, they are nothing but authorized representatives. Who are they? Ramesh and Nawaz. Ramesh and Nawaz. Same people only, no? Ramesh and Nawaz only are coming as authorized representative as well. So they are having both the capacities. Okay. Required to be served on drug. In relation to company's establishment, you are required to enlighten the drug with respect to whose declaration will be required to be submitted to the registrar for not being convicted or debarred from formation of companies in or outside India. When you are coming and establishing a place of business in India, you have to give certain documents to ROC, FC1. In that you gave one declaration that we are not disqualified from any authority in India or outside from forming any companies. You have to give a declaration. They're asking you who and all should give. I feel it is a little tricky one, but you can manage if you guys know the rule properly. So tell me, what is the rule? So one interpretation is they would have given only residents should give declaration. Next one, director and MD. That's a second interpretation. Third one is secretary also is to be given. One place secretary will come. No. In FC1 only you will give. You will give the details of the directors and secretary of the principal company. Details will be mentioned. Details is different. Declaration is different. Correct? The declaration will be given for directors and authorized representatives. You need to give a declaration for both. Yes, luckily it is same. Yes, okay, we'll see. Simple. Wherever Lavina is not there, first, if Lavina is there, take off the option. Definitely no. Secretary need not give a declaration. Okay. Arun, Ramesh, Nawaz, Lavina, obviously no. Here 1% definitely is short. I know 4 people has to give. So I'm going with this. Correct? Okay. Question wise, I hope it's a easy one only, provided you know the law. In our summary chart, specifically, we would have written this also under the documents to be given. Okay, Ram Private Limited is a holding company of Lakshman Private Limited. One second. I will go. Okay, the company secretary of the company advised that the directors of the company cannot be categorized as a small company. So, small company. Ram Private Limited is a holding company. Lakshman is a subsidiary company. Okay. Its turnover is 1.8. Its turnover is paid up capital is 80 lakh. The board of directors wants to avail the status of small company. So, sir, whatever it is, sir, end of the day, whether Ram or Lakshman, I am writing according to the definition of small company, 85. We saw this, started our marathon only with that. Small company, holding company, statutory companies, Section 8 companies cannot be called as a small company irrespective of your capital and turnover. Agreed? Yes, sir. That will be my answer. How will you write your answer, people? I can write my answer in 3 ways. The first one will be provision of law. I will clearly write according to, or I will write as per the section, as per section 2 clause 85 of Companies Act. Small company is a company other than public company having a capital not exceeding, turnover not exceeding, but does not include holding subsidiary, section 8 company, statutory companies. Provision, the second one will be my facts. According to the given scenario, Lakshman Limited is a subsidiary of whatever it is. Let us imagine Ram Limited is a holding company, Lakshman Limited is a subsidiary company. Whatever they have given, I might be wrong. You got the concept, okay. Okay, now I can say, now according to the scenario, whether Ram Limited or Lakshman Limited, will they be considered as a small company? That is the facts of the case. My conclusion I will write, considering my provision and facts of the case, because it's a subsidiary company of so and so, the company cannot be considered as a small company. And what is the words exactly you will use? See the question carefully. The provision of company, you are required to examine whether contention of CS is correct. My answer will be the same. Conclusion, yes, the contention of, he said whether it is possible or not possible. Not possible. You will say, yes, the contention of CS is correct. It is not considered as a small company considering the facts as well as provision because it is a subsidiary. You write this way. If you do not get full marks, write again. Okay, Prakash and some of his friends are members of Focus Limited, a company with a paid up share capital of 1 crore. They all intend to propose a resolution at the forthcoming general meeting of the company, which is okay. Okay, shareholders wants to propose some meeting, it seems. It is going to be held in CP New Delhi, the place where registered office of Focus is situated. Okay. Kindly provide the guidance to Prakash and his friends on the requisite minimum paid up share capital they should hold to initiate members resolution. Members resolution section 111 says, what is members resolution? 3/4 of ordinary and shareholder allada. 100%. Oh, okay, nice. Sir, how many of us are confused between section 100 and 111? How many of us think the answer is section 100? We are making a request to the company to conduct a meeting? Correct. They are asking specifically for passing a resolution. So, section 111, members resolution. If at all it is a resolution to be passed or anything other than a resolution which does not require notice, like a statement. 6 weeks or 2 weeks, that provision. They are asking you, guide them. How many people should make a request? 1/10 of the paid up share capital having a voting. People entitled to vote. Correct? Yes. So in this case, what is the paid up capital? 1 crore, 1/10, 10 lakh, entitled to vote. Now these people will make a request. So that's an advice you are giving. Mr. Prakash and Co. So you know how you will write? Provision of law. Provision first explain of. First see the second question. What are the other requirements the Prakash and his friends need to keep in mind for moving a members resolution? So write about 111 first. Or you can write it this way also. 100 first I'll write. To pass a resolution, the minimum requirement is, according to section 111 of Companies Act, minimum 1/10 of the total paid up share capital entitled to vote shall make a request to the company. That is a number of requests. They are asking me how. The things that you need to keep in mind, they are asking you, guide them. You need to give a request at least 6 weeks before the meeting if at all the resolution requires a notice. If it does not require a notice, 2 weeks prior is also sufficient. And you need to give, the requisition has to be signed by all the members. So basically I will cover those points. It is the thing. So that is what we will cover under 1 and 2. One is request by how many people and this one. Okay, quite easy question only. Provided you remember the limit. Limit is so let's see, nothing else is there. PQR Private Limited operates as a manufacturing company, generating a turnover of 150 crore and holds an outstanding loan of, okay, 1 second. Company generating a turnover of 150 crore. So what is the question?
Internal auditor.
Okay, internal auditor. Oh, 25, 50, 50, 100, 100, 200. That is a question. Okay, private limited operates as a manufacturing company, generating a turnover of 150 crore and holds an outstanding loan of 75 crore from a public financial institution solely in the previous financial year, with a total loan availed 110 crore, but 35 crore were repaid during the same year. So they took 110 crore, but 35 crore were repaid. Correct? Huh? And outstanding loan is 75 crore now. Correct? Huh? Okay. The company's board has delegated the authority to CEO to designate an internal auditor to conduct an internal audit. However, the CEO believes that the company is not legally obligated to have an internal auditor. Analyze the accuracy of the CEO's perspective by referring to the provisions outlined in the Companies Act. What would be your response if the board of directors wants to appoint Mr. Nagendra, an ex-employee, as a CEO? If you look at it, people, there are three questions according to me. First one is applicability, because it's a private company. All four conditions will not apply. Yesterday only we saw on shortcut L&T Private Limited. So I'll only look at Aditya when I say shortcuts are important. In the exam you will not know which are the two conditions that is applicable. In marathon also we saw the same thing. L&T Private Limited. Loan and turnover is applicable. How much is loan and turnover? Loan is 100, 200. In our case, how much is turnover? 150. How much is loan? How much? 110 crore, 35 crore. Remember, loan at any point of time is 100 crore. What do you mean by any point of time? Throughout the year, it need not be 100 crore. At any given point of time, even one day, it has touched 100 crore. You will come under the eligibility. So 100 crore is covered, sir. Now because of that, people, for this company, audit committee will be applicable. My first answer. Second answer, the CEO is of an opinion that we are not under an obligation. I will clearly write, the CEO's contention is not correct. The company has to appoint an internal auditor. There is a third question. What is that? Mr. Nagendra, an ex-employee who is a qualified chartered accountant, as an internal auditor. Yes, people, can a CA be an internal auditor? Huh? Possible. The question would have been challenging. What if he is a CA? Can he be appointed as an internal auditor? Meaning, if he is a chartered accountant appointed as an auditor in the company, that time not possible. Correct? Huh? Easy question only. Okay, the governments of Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh collectively holds 60% of paid up equity share capital of Orange Limited. So it's a government company. The audited financial statements of Orange Limited for the financial year 22-23 were presented at this AGM convened on 17th August 2023. 17th August, date of AGM. However, pending the comments of the Controller and Auditor General of India on the said accounts, the meeting was adjourned. So pending comments, that means people, the accounts were not adopted. Then easy, you know which question it is. Therefore, the company did not file its financial statements with the registrar of companies. Afterwards, on receipt of CAG, the adjourned annual general meeting was held on 20th September 2023. Okay. Whereas the accounts were actually adopted. Thereafter, Orange Limited filed its financial statements relevant to financial year with the registrar within 29 September 2023. Examine with reference to the applicable provisions of Companies Act whether Orange Limited has complied with the statutory requirement regarding filing of accounts with the registrar or not. Have they satisfied the condition? Huh? So two things, people. Whenever the accounts are unadopted, you need to file unadopted accounts also with ROC. ROC will consider it as provisional in his books. Whenever the accounts are adopted, you need to file the accounts after the AGM is conducted within 30 days of AGM. Financials, no. Yes, sir. When did they file? 29 September they filed. Obviously 30th September is the last day. So they have filed the final one properly. The unadopted one they have not filed properly. So I will write it as a partial what is it, compliance of law. Unadopted should have also been filed, and that is a non-compliance they have done. Agreed? Yes, sir. Okay. NOP Limited, since its incorporation 2002, is engaged in production of premium quality glass bottles. Okay. According to financial results of the company, the net worth of the company was 90 crore and turnover of was 510 crore. Eligible company, deposits. Okay. What is who is eligible company? First one is NOP Limited. Limited, that means, see, name says everything. It's a public company. Next one, net worth of 100 crore or and both conditions are one condition. One condition. Next one is turnover of 500 crore. One condition not satisfied. One condition satisfied. So, sir, this is not satisfied. This is one condition satisfied. It's an eligible company. Okay. What is the question? We'll see. The company proposed to accept deposits as on 1st Feb 2024. They accepted deposits. Okay. They proposed to accept deposits, which would be due for repayment on 30th September 2028. So they accepted on 2024. They repaid on 2028. Okay. Furthermore, the company has accepted a loan of 1.5 crore from Mr. P. Kishore, director, and the loan has to be repaid after 24 months. Company in its books of account records receipt as a loan under non-current liabilities. At the time of advancing loan, Mr. P. Kishore affirms in writing that such amount is not being given out of his funds. Okay. The same has been disclosed in board's report also. Okay.
Private company director.
Public company के director, private company के director and relative. Whether company was eligible to accept deposits from public. What is the criteria for acceptance of deposit and tenure for which deposit can be accepted? Whether company was eligible to accept deposit. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is eligible company. You will write all three conditions. Public 100, 500. Okay. What is the criteria for acceptance of deposit? Criteria is that only 100, 500 and public. And what is the tenure the company can accept? Minimum is 6 months, short term 3 months, but not more than 10% of paid up share capital. Free reserve, securities premium. Correct? Short term I can take it, but not less than 3 months. That is the tenure I'll write. Whether the tenure decided by the company was in accordance with the provisions. Tenure. Day. Try to calculate. 1st Feb to 1st Feb 25, 1 year. Wait. 25 to 26, 2 years. 26 to 27, 3 years. 27 to 28. Clearly they are going beyond the 4 years. That is clearly beyond 48 months. Maximum is 36 months. Tenure is not right. Agreed? Easy? Yes, sir. Okay. Tenure is not in accordance with. So do not invent your own words. When you are writing the conclusion, this has to be the conclusion. It is not in accordance with. With reference to the loan advanced by Mr. Kishore to the company, whether the same is to be classified as deposit, the answer is no. I will give a justification because they have properly given a declaration and also it is disclosed in the director's report that it is not out of borrowed funds, it is out of his own funds. Correct? Next one. Fine Publishers registered in Tokyo began operating in India during the financial year 2009. The company has duly submitted all necessary documents to the registrar within a specified due date. Technically 30 days. Have they given in timeline? No. On 1st March 2023, Fine Publishers has shifted its principal office in Tokyo. Is Fine Publishers required to undertake any steps due to change in address of principal office? Give your answer in reference to the Provisions of Companies Act. We saw both the form names also.
We have to intimate about the principal office and its address to our
Any form?
form. I don't.
We wrote that also. FC1, FC2. Initially you will file it. Changes also you will file it. Agreed? We had seen this also. Yes, you have to intimate. Any change. People, simple answer is. You know what is the answer? Any details filed with the registrar when you set up an office. In that any details change, you need to intimate. Director, secretary, everything will cover under that. No, because I would have given the details. LLP. Mohit is a creditor of ABC LLP. He has he has a claim of 10 lakh against the LLP. However, the assets of the LLP are valued at only 7 lakh. Now, Mohit seeks to hold the partners of the LLP personally accountable for the shortfall. Is it liable? No, people, limited liability. Partners are liable only to the extent of the capital contribution. The partners will not be held personally liable or unlimitedly liable. That will not come. So, in this case, no. General Clause Act. Yogveer Singh has a mango orchard. Mango. Mango, no, it will come. If not, orange will come. Fruit also won't change. Question is very simple. Pakka immovable property. The orchard has more than 100 mango trees. Yogveer Singh has sold orchard along with all the mango trees. Oh, people, two things. He has sold along with the mango trees. So mangoes also sold, mango trees also sold. Explain in lights of the provision of General Clause Act whether the sale of trees will be considered sale of immovable property. The answer is yes, sir. Because have they given any details about when they are cutting it? As long as things are attached permanently to the earth, it is considered as immovable property. Once it is agreed to be severed, cut, it will be considered as movable property. What is the principle? Mango is also immovable property only. Right arising out of the land, anything attached to the earth. Correct? What does the principle reading the statute as a whole imply in interpretation of statutes? Explain with the help of an example. You need to read the statute as a whole. You cannot break it and read it. You can give so many things. Article 37 also you can give. Article 13(2) and 368 also. You need to read as a whole. You cannot read this part and this part. So when a law is made, you need to read it as a complete document. I can give a reference of also. Section 101 talks about notice of a general meeting. Correct? Section, Section 20 tells me that if at all a post is given, it will be delivered within 48 hours. 101 also, but it never, they say to add, but it is said that if you have sent, it is assumed that in 48 hours it will be delivered. So I am taking that assumption. That is what it is read as whole. Correct? Okay, but you can give any example also. You have to read it as a whole. Next one, Mr. Shivesh, an Indian national, desires to obtain foreign exchange for the following purpose. Remittance of USD dollar 50,000 out of winnings on a lottery ticket. Lottery pakka will come. Without lottery, they cannot give you a question on FEMA. Can they do it? No. Please write under schedule 1 of current account transaction. You will get out of out. No one will touch schedules and rule. Pakka. But we have clearly classified it. I hope that is clear. Next one, US dollar 1 lakh for sending a cultural troupe on a tour of USA. Advise whether he can get foreign exchange. Cultural, where will it come? Schedule 2. You need to take central government approval, prior approval. Correct? That's all. So by this we complete your RTP. By this we complete your marathon. I hope this helped. Wish you guys all the best. Make sure this counts. Do let me know once the result come. Pass or fail. It is always attempt that matters. It's clear all of you? I believe you guys have taken up other questions. MTPs and all. If possible, what I tell you is people go through MTPs and RTPs. It's very, very important. It's clear all of you? Yes. So that's it from my end. Online people, I hope you guys were also able to learn something. If you guys have any doubt, I'll try. You can ask, but I'll try, but I'm not sure on it. But I hope it helped. Do let me know what is your result. We will definitely be the most happiest people if something works out really good for you. Thank you so much, people. Wish you guys all the very best for your exams. God bless you.